Okay, in this week's video, we're going to discuss how to make an owner contribution, a deposit to your owner account from the owner portal on our website. This is a pretty common question. Everybody's pretty much been on their portal to, look at their statements and see repair bills and that sort of thing. But it's not too often you have to make a contribution, a deposit to your account. So this is something people either forget how to do or they've never had to do it before. So when it comes up, it's a bit confusing. So we wanted to go over how this works. If you go to our website at gtlrealestate.com, in the upper right-hand corner, there's this button here that says Owner Portal, and that's what takes you to the login screen. Then you just log into your account. I'm already logged in here. As you can see, this is my actual owner portal. This is I've got properties that the company manages. I'm an investor just like all of you, so I've got properties that are managed within the same owner portal. So this is my portal. It looks exactly like what all of you have. So it'll be pretty easy to go through this and see how this works. At the top, you'll see the Statements tab. If you click on that, obviously it brings up all your statements. You see over here the balance information. I've got two different portfolios in mind from a company I own and properties I own personally, so you might see this if that's the case for you. Most of you will just have the one account right up here. It'll show your income and expenses and all that for the month. And then you'll see a button here that says Make Contribution Online. Now if you click that, that'll take you over to the page here where you can make a new contribution. Now this is linked to whatever account that you have set up for us to deposit money into when we have rent received from the tenant to give to you. So this is what you use if you want to just withdraw money from that exact same account that we send money to. If you want to withdraw money from that to put into your account with us, it's real easy. You just go to that Statements tab. I'll show you again, that Statements tab. Then click the red Make Contribution Online button, and then that brings up the page here. And then in my case, I've got two different portfolios, so I would just select which one, then fill in the amount that I want to deposit. It's good to put in a comment saying what it's for. You could put repair for driveway, for example. And then that lets us know what the deposit's for. You could put in, for example, fill up portfolio minimum or whatever the case may be, just letting us know why you're making that deposit, because sometimes it isn't always clear, especially if a large deposit is made for a repair. The accounting department doesn't necessarily know that you have that repair coming up. You and your leasing agent or your property manager that you've been speaking to at the office, you guys know to expect that, but the accounting department might not know that yet. They might not have gotten that paperwork. So it's always good to put a note in there to let them know what this is for. Then down here it just lists the bank that we have on file for you, and then you would just hit Save, and it will automatically withdraw that money from your bank account and put it into your account with us. Now the question that comes up is, what would you do if you wanted to make a payment with a different account? So excuse me, if you go back to your main tab here under My Account, then you'll see your contact information down here. Hit View Detail, and you'll see all your information come up here, and then you hit Edit Payment Account. And then you can do Add Payment Account. Now this gives you a place you can go to either pay with a different bank account, which would be an e-check, or pay with a different credit card account. And you can use Visa or MasterCard or Discover. We don't take American Express, and the reason for that is just the amount of fees that they charge. But we do take Visa, MasterCard, and Discover cards. You can put that in here, put in your billing address, hit Save to save that, and when you do that, now you can go back to the same spot to Statements, and then you'll go, the red button will be there after you put that in. It's disappeared now because I deleted my payment account, but it would be right back here and you would pay that just like we did the previous one. Now the thing to remember about that is if you pay with a credit card, after you do that, you need to go back to your account under View Details and put your checking account back in there. So you'd want to come back into here and select e-check and then put your checking account information here that you want us to deposit money to, because that way we'll be able to deposit the tenant's rent when it comes in. If you put a credit card in here and make a payment and then don't put your bank account information back in for your checking account, then we won't be able to make a direct deposit for you, so you won't be able to get your rent. So it's important to do both steps there if you're going to pay with a credit card. Of course, if you're just paying with the bank account that we already have on file for you, that's really easy. You just go to the statements tab like I showed you earlier, and the make payment, make contribution, and there's really nothing to it. It'll do that automatically. So the rest of it is just if you want to pay with a credit card. That's about it. If you have any questions about how all this works, just send me an email at support@gtlrealestate.com, or you can give us a call at 678-256-3051. That comes directly to either me or Nicole, and we could help you get a payment set up or explain how it all works for you. Thanks.